To what it is, man. It's your boy Young, and we back with another video, man. All right, so we gonna jump right back into trucking. It's the top of the week. We back in the truck. I'm trying to catch everybody up on, the process of me getting in the truck and how I got to where I'm at today. So y'all follow the journey. Before I forget, because I've been forgetting every single freaking video, man. I want to let you know that I appreciate you for coming to check out the channel. As that you do me one favor. Like, comment, and subscribe. That's all I ask of you, dog. I don't want nothing else from you. All I ask is that you like, comment, and freaking subscribe. Subscribe to your boy channel, man. Run me up. I'm trying to run it up this year. I'm just getting started. I'm trying to run it up, man. So, all right. Let's get ready to it, man. After CDL school, which I went to Roadmaster. If you go back to my other video, you will see that I attended Roadmaster in Lithia Springs, Georgia. You will see that. Alright. After Roadmaster, I went to Werner. Because Werner came to the school, they have different companies or different people coming in trying to recruit you out of school, right? So Werner was next door, so it was no brainer. So it's like, alright, you graduate CDL school, then you move on to Werner and you start training or whatever. So it was no brainer. And what really made me go to Werner is because they offered to pay for CDL school. They offered to pay it back. Hey, that's a no brainer. You said if I worked for your company, you would pay my student loan back, which was my student loan, which was me getting my CDL. So it was a no brainer. I went to Werner, committed to Werner, had a great experience with Werner. I can't say nothing bad about Werner. I remember going to training. They told me I was going to South Boston, Virginia, man. South Boston, freaking Virginia. I went out there. It was a Dollar General account I trained on. I lasted for one freaking week. Not because I couldn't do it. It was just that, bro, I was kind of homesick, bro. Like leaving my kids. In the middle of nowhere, anything can happen. I'm not there to protect them. So it's really a sacrifice you know what I mean, you gotta do. And you gotta be out there for a couple of weeks, if not at least a month. I ain't last a week. I ended up coming back to Georgia and they found me a training assignment in Georgia, which was Dollar General still. And it worked out perfect. It was the perfect fit for me. I made it home every night. So the guy that I was training with, he was going home every night. So, man, everything worked itself out. Everything worked its freaking self out, man. But you got to be a beast to do that Dollar General account. You can make some good money on that Dollar General account, but you got to be a beast. You got to be a monster, man. But if you got a good team, especially if you're doing like training, if you're doing training on that account, man, that's a good account to train on, man. If you get you a good worker, one person stay in the trailer and one be on the ground, load all the carts to the ramp, let it down, and then that person push the carts into the store. That's how me and my trainer did it, man. And we was knocking them stores out, man. We was killing it. But I ended up, after training, I ended up getting me a home daily job, which was Anheuser-Busch out of Cartersville, Georgia. Easy account, man. Easy. You go home every day, you slip seat. You don't get your own truck. But luckily, later on down the line, I got my own truck, and I'll tell you all about it. The first go around, I was slip seating, which was taking beer all over Georgia. I think you stay in like a 150-mile radius. End up getting tired of that, man. Like, man, I need to make more money, dog. Like, I really need to make more money. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna start training. This was like a year in. I don't even remember. But everything happened so fast, bro. This was like, I'll give it 2 years. I'll give it 2 years in, man. I'm like, I need to make more money, bro. Like, I need to do something. I got my job down packed. I'm running these loads. I'm running these bill loads like it ain't nothing. So I ended up going to the terminal to, get approved to be a trainer. Ended up passing the course or whatever. They ended up being a trainer. And right away, bro, I go OTR. Brand new truck. Brand new everything, dog. Like, brand new. I still remember my freaking truck number. 74468. If you got that truck number, holler at me. Went over the road on a what account that was, man. It was Sharp Flowing account. It was a Sharp Flowing account. I was running from out of Savannah up to Ohio, Savannah to New Jersey, Savannah to Georgia, Savannah to. We was always pulling out of Savannah. Long story short, trained a couple students. Train. Got tired of training. Ended up switching account, going to solo, and I ended up being on the West Rock account. But let me tell you something about training though, dog. All my students can vouch for this. If I ever train anybody, I train them to the point where we're going to get the job done. I'm going to tell you everything I freaking know, man. I'm going to give it to you gun barrel straight, dog. Like, I'm going to give it to you like I'm supposed to as a trainer, right? So every guy that ever been on my truck know that I don't play, bro. Like, you got to be neat. You got to be clean. You got to, I respect you, so respect me. I never had any problems out of anybody, man. I trained at least about 14 people. And some of them guys still keep in contact with me still to this day. And out there doing good. A couple guys got their own truck now. So, yeah. Training was, I have no problem. I have no anything bad to say about my experience with Werner. But I got off out of training and went to West Rock running solo. Was ready to come from off that road, so I went back local. Went back to Anheuser-Busch and back on the beer account, man. Home daily. They offered to ask me, do I want to go regional? They want to put me in a little sleeper, go regional. I'm like, nah. Not if I'm going to be making the same money, man. You know what I'm saying? They keep you to a minimum a week. I might well go home and be home every night, right? So through it all with Werner, I would say this. Don't listen to the naysayers, because everybody have their own experiences. Everybody go through their own situations. It may be just because it worked for me doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. Just because it worked for Tom, Peter, or whoever doesn't mean it's gonna work for you. My experience with Werner was solid. I learned what I learned with Werner. I use it to the best of my ability to get to where I'm at today. I'm in my own truck now. I run my own business now. Like, I have nothing bad to say about Werner. You know, they keep calling me, telling me to come back. They'll put me in a 2023 truck. Nah, Werner, I done got a taste of that good money, and I know what I can do on my own. So I can't do that. But I will say my experience with Werner was top notch, man. Like, everybody in student resources or whatever you want to call it, like when I had a problem, I needed a new account, they didn't want me to leave, so they'll find me something. They'll find me something to do, especially when it was when I was tired of being over the road. I told them, like, I'm finna leave. I'm just finna go to another company. They got me back on that Anheuser-Busch home daily, man. So I would say this to you once again. Don't listen to the naysayers. Experience your experience for yourself. Go do it. See if you like it, because what works for him might not work for you. And what worked for you probably didn't work for him. Werner is a solid company to start with. Don't get comfortable. Use it to your advantage, because they're using you to their advantage. Werner is a solid company. Use it to your advantage. Learn what you can learn. Get in their truck. What if you? I ain't gonna say tear their stuff up now. I ain't gonna say tear their stuff up. But I'm gonna say learn all you can learn before you get in your own and tear your own stuff up. Good company, man. Solid company. And shout out to Preacher, because I followed Preacher. He was at Werner. I followed his whole trail. That's a person I watch on YouTube. So I want to definitely shout out Preacher in this video. And I never spoke to him. I never talked to him, but I always watch his videos, man. And I just want to say thank you if you ever see this. If you ever see this video, Preacher. That's what he called himself. He called himself Preacher. And I still watch him still to this day. But that's enough of my experience with Werner and what I did after CDL school. Until next video, just want to say I appreciate you and thanks for stopping by. Young!